Hello everyone, Crypto Deli here. Welcome to another video. So in this quick video, really going to talk about Rivian went down today about 14, almost 15%. And the main reason is because they offer this $1.3 billion green bond is what they're trying to sell. And that's basically when you do that, you're diluting the stock. And that is why the stock went down $2.45 today. I own the stock. I wasn't too happy about the situation, but of course they have to do what they have to do.
Rivian shares under pressure after announcing plans to raise more than $1 billion through the sale of green convertible bonds. That stock is down 7.6%. Ed Ludlow has more. Hey, Ed.
Yeah, good morning, John. The downward pressure on the stock reflecting that issuing convertible bonds can potentially have a dilutive impact on the shares outstanding. As our colleague Joel Levington in Bloomberg Intelligence points out, this kind of shores up the liquidity story around Rivian, which ended the fourth quarter with around $12 billion of cash, cash equivalents and unrestricted cash on its balance sheet. But investors have had concern about the rate of burn that this company is going through as it ramps up production. The green angle also interesting. Of course, this is a maker of electric vehicles with longer-term, broader ambitions around the transition to clean energy, but it does add to an existing debt pile, these green convertible bonds due in 2029. The issue of converts is kind of interesting to me, right? For investors, this is an opportunity to get an interest payment with, the right but no obligation to convert to shares. For Rivian, this is taking advantage of a cheaper means of raising funds amid higher interest rates. But look to the equity story, right? And that share performance on a 12-month basis or more, you kind of get why they might do this, John, instead of just going directly to the equity market. It's an interesting situation for Rivian, and they're kind of following others in this space. I'm thinking, of course, of Lucid that look to the same mechanism.
Looking forward to your coverage on the tech show later, Ed. I just wanted to squeeze one in just to follow up to our conversation earlier this week. The price cuts again at Tesla. How are people responding this time around?
Yeah, look, earlier price cuts in the year unlocked pockets of demand. What I would say about the Model S and Model X is very low volume production, 100,000 units just out of Fremont, and they're still very expensive. There's an interesting debate about the rationale behind it, given that they're still outside the scope in some sense of the IRA tax credits. But, this is a lever that Tesla's using. Other automakers are following suit, and the outperformance of the shares year to date to some peers suggests that analysts in the street see it as a useful mechanism to find those pockets of demand, particularly here in North America.
Tough year last year, massive year-to-date gains this morning, down about 1%. Ed, thank you, sir.
Now, with them offering this, selling this bond, hopefully it will give them a cash infuse or whatever. It will add to their balance in order for them to create new vehicles. And this year they were saying that they plan on delivering 50,000 vehicles, right? This is nowhere compared to what Tesla has done. Tesla is doing in the hundreds of thousands, right? So they're a little behind. But however, this fall, Rivian plans on coming out with the R1S, which is their SUV, and it's supposed to have it's supposed to go up to 390 miles on one charge. So now that's a lot better than Tesla, and that's a lot better than any other EV that's offered in the US for the price. But a Tesla only goes up to about 330 miles on one charge. So it's going to be a lot better than Tesla, as I said. But Rivian has a deal with, they have a deal, of course, with Amazon to deliver about 100,000 vehicles by 2030. So it's going to be hard for them to, go belly up under, because they have this promise to Amazon to deliver all these vehicles. And the 100,000 vehicles, it costs Amazon $1.3 billion. So that's what they gave Rivian in order to make all these their delivery vehicles for them. But I think, in my own opinion, that Rivian and Tesla will be one of those vehicles that makes it those vehicle companies that makes it at the end because of what they're doing. Now, a Rivian, though, they also qualify for the $7,500 credit that the government is offering. So their truck and their also SUV is something that they offer. They can get the credit for if you buy it. Now it's about $80,000, which is a lot more than the other Tesla vehicles, but it has better reviews and safety features, as I've seen and read online, than the Tesla vehicles. So therefore, I think that it will continue to go up. Now, Amazon owns about 18% of Rivian because of that deal. So Rivian will survive. Not only that, because I think they will sell more cars because the Tesla superchargers are now open, right? So there's only 10 of them in the US, but there's more that's open around the world. Now in the US, though, the Tesla plans to open about 7,500 other superchargers to other EV makers by the end of next year. So yes, if of course you've seen videos that at the superchargers that you had the Rivian, the Lucid, and also some I think the Kia was able to charge all at this Tesla supercharger. But at the same time, I think it's just going to be competition for Tesla, but it's a win-win for them, because in order for them to do that, the government had to offer them this part of the $7.5 billion subsidies in order for Tesla to open up their EV chargers to other networks. So like I said before, it's a win-win for them. And I think a lot more people will own EVs, especially if they can get that $7,500 credit going forward because of that. The Rivian cars are pretty expensive, but they're big. And now the R1T does not really compare to a Ford F-150, which is what the Cybertruck is going to be compared to. It's a smaller version, as you can say, you might assume, of the Ford F-150. But people that have owned it, they have great views about it, and there's a lot of safety features and other things that will that comes with the Rivian. So it's just that the price is very, very hefty. Not everyone can afford a $80,000 vehicle. They just need to come out with a cheaper vehicle and with longer battery. But we'll just have to wait and see what they have. Thank you for taking the time to watch. This is Crypto Deli here, of course, with stocks and some crypto news. All right, peace out.